Welcome to my August picks. I like to do these daily videos in the middle of the month. This is a disclaimer because I'm not a financial advisor, and all these recommendations could lose you money. So don't invest in anything that I tell you. But yeah, I make this video purely for entertainment purposes, and you should do your own research before investing into any stocks. At least this is my opinion. So I always like to go over my previous month, which was July 2019. I picked the cannabis space on the July picks, but apparently it turned out to be wrong because the cannabis market is still on sale, and I think this might last at least another month. So I'm not going to be recommending any cannabis stocks for the month of July. I think cannabis stocks can still head down lower, but this is simply my opinion. I don't know for sure. This is not fact. So please, be careful about buying cannabis stocks, because I still think that there's a chance cannabis stocks can still go down further. But that's just my opinion. And my first pick was Harvest Health. It was $7.95, so I mean you could have made some nice swing trade, because if we look over the course of the month, it was extremely volatile. It went all the way up to $8.47, fell all the way back down to $7.80, bounced to $8.18, and now it's $7.78. There's a possibility Harvest Health could go all the way down to below $7. So I would not recommend anybody. Well, it's not bad if you look long term, and there's a chance it may not even go down to $7. But there's a high probability that I think that it could go all the way below $7 or even lower. Who knows? At the end of the day, depends on how bad the cannabis market pulls back. And then my second pick was Ianthus. This one, completely failed. I picked it because it was $4.20 when so I decided to put it in my list, because $4.20, so I decided to put it in there. And where is it now? $3.59. That would have been a huge loss, but if you swung traded, I guess you would have been okay, I guess, because it was extremely volatile. Yeah, well, I don't know. It just looks like it's a straight downtrend right now, and I think Ianthus could move down further. I don't know for sure. Maybe this is the end. It looks like an attractive price point, but at the end of the day, if the cannabis market still continues to pull back, it will affect Ianthus stock, and it could pull back down further. So I think the lower it goes, the more attractive of a company it becomes. I mean, the huge amount of returns. So if it went to $3, and it went back to $6, double your money, right? And I can easily see the stock go back to $6 in the future, but this is simply my opinion. And then the third stock was Liberal Health Science. Yeah, I'm trying to get it. Liberal Health Science. So it was 57 cents when I recommended it. It did have a nice little pop. It popped all the way up to 67 cents. Would have made a decent return, but like 17%. But if you were a bag holder, then it would have went down, and you would have lost it, and plus more. So the only reason why it fell back is because the cannabis market sale is still not over yet, and this is the reason why I'm not recommending any cannabis stocks for the month of August, the middle of August. But maybe my next video I might recommend it again, but at the moment I do not, because the market is still selling off. Canopy is still selling off, and I think Canopy can go lower, and Canopy is Bitcoin, so Bitcoin goes down, it brings down the rest of the industry. So yeah, that's just how I see things. So My first recommendation is Tesla. Tesla, TSLA. Why did I recommend it? Because they have earnings coming up very soon here on July 24th, 2019. I am looking forward to this earnings report. I think it's going to be awesome. I think they are going to be cash flow positive, and the stock could shoot up 5, 10, 15% in the short term, but this is just simply my opinion. I don't know for sure. We'll see what happens in the future, but I think the next time I make this video, I think Tesla could go all the way to $300 because they're having earnings. So I'm very, very bullish on Tesla. And then my second pick is Chesapeake Energy Corporation. I don't know where the earnings is, but regardless, I think that, eventually the stock still looks like it's starting to uptrend, but, I don't know for sure. We'll see what happens. I just think that eventually the stock will go back to $3, hopefully next month. And then, that is at least a 50% return. But at the end of the day, I don't know for sure. I don't know if it will go to $3. But if it does, that is a 50 plus percent return. My third stock is Metallo Technologies. This is one that I'm heavily invested in right now. It's very dangerous because the stock could pull back any moment now. It could just tank, pull back, because it's risen so much. But for some reason I just believe that it's not. I believe that it's gonna push forward. It may pull back a little bit, but I think by the time I make this video, this is at all no recommendation. This is dangerous. If you buy it, you aware the risk of it maybe potentially falling back to 34 cents. But I'm still bullish on this company, and even if I don't make recommendations, at the end of the day, I believe that rich people control the stock. So if they wanted to plummet the stock back to 34 cents, it will go back to 34 cents. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it has nothing to do with rich people, and it's all about the charts reading. So I could totally be wrong on that aspect. But regardless, if rich people decide to dump the stock, it will go back down. If rich people decide to pump the stock, it'll go up. But my feeling is, the next time I make a video for my top 3 stocks for the month of I guess September, this stock could go up beyond 77 cents, but I don't know for sure. We'll see what happens. I can't read the future. I don't know what the future entails, but the stock is clearly uptrending. It could downtrend, it could fall, but who knows at the end of the day? Who knows what exactly is going to happen? But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Wow, only 8 minutes and 30 seconds. So yeah, Ethereum. Let's talk a little bit about Ethereum and Bitcoin. Bitcoin seems to be falling of late. Maybe we will see $8,000. I have no idea. It's been downtrending a little bit, so we'll see if it's gonna continue. I would love to see Bitcoin at $8,000. I already know what kind of stocks I would be picking up if I see $8,000 of Bitcoin, but I don't know if it will. I think I think it's probably gonna trade. I think it's probably going to trade between 10,000 to 13,000 for a while, maybe for like another month. But this is simply my opinion. It could drop all the way down to 8,000 US dollars. That would make it a great opportunity. Anyways, I hope this is 10 minutes. Wow, 9 minutes and 26 seconds, huh? Interesting. I thought, usually my top 3 stocks does well. I usually get it in 10 minutes, but today it seems to be, time just seems to pass pretty much slower. Yeah, if the scenario, the stock drops down to 34 cents, it would be a shocker to me. Maybe volume doesn't matter. I mean, if we just look at throughout the history of this stock, you know, when oh, it's not giving me a history. Yeah, so like ever since when it IPO'd, you know, it had volume, and then the volume was completely dead, and then suddenly, you know, Bruce Linton comes on with a T-shirt of Metallo, and the stock takes off all the way up to 77 cents. Actually, it touched $1, pulled back, and yeah. So, but still, you know, I'm just saying that like, Bruce, you know, there's ever since Bruce Linton quit Canopy, or not quit, he got fired from Canopy, and then saying that he's gonna focus more attention on Metallo. Stock's taken off, and I like, to me this volume should matter, but you know, I could be wrong. Maybe volume doesn't matter too much, and the stock and the charts will, you know, ultimately downtrend the stock. Maybe rich people are gonna dump the stock regardless, or maybe a bunch of bots will sell the stock off all the way back down to 34 cents. I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm not a financial advisor. Again, this is not financial advice. But anyways, and I'm very looking forward to remaking this video next month, because I would love to see where Metallo is. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this content. Give me a thumbs up, it helps my channel grow. Subscribe for future updates, and have a great day. Bye.